Welcome to Gaming Top Down. Today we're going to be unboxing Apothebakery along with the Master Alchemist expansion with some fancy acrylic pieces and some more card packs. So let's go down to the table and I'll show you what's inside these two boxes. Okay, down here at the table we have both boxes. We're going to start with the base game box and then we will come back to the Master Alchemist box. So I'm going to move it off screen just for a moment. Here is the base box. This game is published by Lux Lupo, and here is the back of the box. You can see it's a game by Paolo Jones and Lux Lupo, and here's a kind of a look at the artwork and how the game plays. It's for 1 to 4 players. It says 60 minutes, ages 14 plus. It's kind of whimsical, cartoonish artwork, but I kind of like the vibe, to be honest. It's a pretty colorful change from, other Euro games, to be honest. All right, let's open the box up, see what is inside here. I guess just showing you the rest of the box. There is artwork on the sides as well. The box has this cool spot texturing, looks really nice. It's printing inside the box. Okay, and now we are in to what's actually in here. Here's the rulebook. So starting out with that, like normal, here are the components. I'm going to zoom in on it just so you can see that a little bit bigger. Introduction, components, setup, phase 1 is foraging, phase 2 is alchemy, phase 3 is healing. Then setting up the next round, tips for gameplay, quick play guide. There's actually quite a bit more in this rulebook than I thought there might be. The solo mode and questions and answers on the back, or inside the back cover, I should say. Cool. It's really nicely printed and colorful rulebook. All right, there's a big plastic bag with lots of little plastic bags inside of it. I'm going to zoom back out now. So lots of baggies. And then there are the player boards, 4 of them. And they are double layered. Let's see if they are different in any way. I don't know if they'll be like different colors or if they're all just identical. Come on. Okay. Almost out of there. Here we go. Okay, those look, oh, they are different. They have different artwork on kind of your alchemy shop. Which one do I like the best? They're all pretty cool, to be honest. We'll go with this green one, since green is kind of my preferred play color. They're nice, double layered. You have tracks for different things. This is like the potions that you have brewed, I believe. This is how much mana you have. You'll put your turn order piece here. So everything kind of has its spot. I think you can upgrade this, what would you call it? Your oven? I'm not sure what term they use in the rulebook. And then some other spots here that I think you can place some upgrades for your kitchen. On the back is some artwork as well for the West Apothebakery, East, South, and I chose the North one. So I'll leave that player board out because we'll put some pieces in it in a minute, I'm guessing, and set the other ones off to the side. Okay, next up in the box are some punch boards. Looks like there is a punch board for the different potions that you can make, the turn order pieces. These go on your player board here and here. And some of those will be replaced by some fancier pieces in the expansion box that we'll get to in a minute. And there are some dials for reputation. I imagine that's this game's version of victory points. And then, oh wow, there are a lot of different potion types. And it looks like some of them have this exclamation mark on them, and I think that is for like a cursed potion, so you have a little bit of push your luck in this game. This is pretty thick cardboard. I'd be pretty happy with the sturdiness and thickness of these cardboard pieces, to be honest. So very cool. All right, after the punch boards, we'll build one of these dials in a little bit as well. But I'll just put some of this off to the side. And here is one punch dial for later. Okay, after that, we have the game board for the first phase of the game, the foraging phase, where you send your, I think they're called Fori cards, out to forage for the different ingredients you need to make your potions. And you start here, based on how far you have to forage, it costs more and more energy to get there, as you can see on the board. So there are, it looked like 2 sides. Yeah, this is a 1 to 2 player game. And this side must be a 3 to 4 player game on this side. It's a long, nice looking, what would you call that? 3-piece, is that trifold board there? Okay, we'll leave that kind of in the middle. Okay, then we have this micro expansion pack. It came with the Kickstarter. I'm going to put this over with the other expansion stuff. We'll look at that in a little bit. There are these small corruption cards, another little baggie, 3 packs of cards that are either 4E cards or these player objective cards, it looks like. So we'll look at those in a minute as well. Then there is a die. It has values from +3 to -3. So you got +1, -1, +2, -2, +3, -3, death symbol, and a null or empty symbol there. So that's a 8-sided die. Okay, then there are some of those center punches for the dials. We'll make one of those in a minute. Oh man, there's quite a bit more cards here. You have spell and cure cards that are small, and then these really big, these are the heroes that need your potions. So these are different hero cards, and it looks like some player aid cards in there as well. Okay, and then each player, I believe, also has their own bag. This purple one, or maybe they might not be for each player. They might be specific to different potions that you make. So this is kind of the purple potion, the blue potion. They're cool. Nice feeling bags. Yeah, there's 5 of them, so they can't be for players. Black, pink, and green. And I think that these potion pieces go in there and you draw them from the bag to see if you got a, they probably have terms for this, a cursed potion or a clean one, a good one. So that is the purpose of those bags. All right, and that brings us to the bottom of the box. So to finish this up, let's, I do want to pop one of these potions out and just see how it fits on the player board. So here's my player board. Oh yeah, and they fit really nicely just in there like so. Cool. All right, now let's finish this video by looking at the cards, and then we will make one of these dials before we look at the expansion box. There is a lot of cards, so I'm going to open all the packs of cards really quickly, and then I'll be right back, and then we can look through them. Okay, there are a ton of cards in this game. There are player aids, one for each player here, this one kind of for the board, these hero cards that are double-sided, corruption cards, spell cards, 4E egg cards, the ingredients cards that you're foraging, cure cards, and diagnoses. So there's kind of a lot. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly so that you can at least really quickly see all of the cards, and then we'll build this little reputation tracker and look at the expansion stuff. So again, this will be fast. I'm going to zoom in just, down here at the bottom so that you can see what I'm looking at. So here is a player aid card, goes through the different alchemy abilities and the phases of the game. So one of those for each of the 4 players. There is also this player aid card that I think just goes by the board and explains how scoring works, and that whoever has the most of each type of potion is going to get +2, it looks like. Okay. Then let's look at the hero cards next. They're big and cool looking. And these heroes, you're trying to heal them a certain amount. And if you don't, by the end of the round, or it might be at the end of 2 rounds or something, then they're flipped to their cursed side and they will curse kind of the game state. And I had that off camera just a little bit. So I'll show you both sides of these cards. So we have Gwendolyn. Saw hers there. Seraphenia. Marisada. I like how they kind of look like, at least that one looked like garlic. Like Sori. Like some smoke. Oswin. Grim Snarl. Celestia. And this guy, Dwill, look like the ones on the box in the Kickstarter campaign to me. Alfgar. Gilius. Larina. Argentus. Varus the Great. Sir Ragnar. Oh, this guy was in a lot of the marketing too. Falgor Red Flame. And they all have a different ability on the back that will curse the board in different ways. Gribsthorn. This one, for example, is burn and disable the Purge alchemy ability for the next round. Seraph. Sir Ilran. Eric the Blue. Willow. Sunena. Eocene the Wise. Vixen Twinblade. Vesperia. Magus Alvarez. Sir Waylon. Iris. And Fennec Ndoit. Ndoit? I don't know. Okay, so there is a lot of those big hero cards. Let's see, which ones to start with next? I guess the diagnoses cards. I think these are what determine which ailments need to be fixed for each hero. And like what type of goodie they need. This is blinded gaze, shrinking stature, ruptured sinew, paralyzed limbs, weakened grip, splintered bones, drained essence, rotting wounds, crippled fear, poison grazes, howled soul, burned flesh, torn ligaments, dragon laceration, hydra bites, harpy lacerations, arrow wounds, limping gait, withered touch, rope burn, blunt trauma, tainted blood, shadowed soul, spider bites, tentacle whip, fractures, frozen heart, cursed weakness, frozen hands, and fearful shakes. Okay, in the first phase of the game, you are going to draw these 4E cards, and then you'll send them out to get the ingredients that you need, and they have different abilities on them, like a stamina or strength value, and which type of material they're best at foraging, with a name and some bonus effects down here. I'm just going to read their names really quickly as I go through these, and you can see them all. Brambulbus, Baramer, Amalita, Cherimer, Vaxix, Thornix, Plumia, Astralix, Frux, Morix, Bertix, Nixoli, Iridescent, Zephyrilla, Serica, Malona, Serenix, Apilio, Manti, Morpha, Vesparum, Scorpy, Veneficus, Volanix, Aromalis, Iridescent. I feel like we saw his name before, actually. Philo, Petalis, Spiniflor, some of these looking a little like Bulbasaur, Viridi, Xylo, Chloro, Rosalith, Arborix, yeah, Salix, Solarix, Vitus, Sporifix, and another iridescent. Must be like the special of each kind or something. It does say rare up there. Calxi, Amathor, Sephirion, Corallium, Monticore, Rubinus, Paradrax, Amberix, Quartzor, Ferrix, Obsidia, Parator, Iridescent, Fluvi, Aqualis, Hydrus, Neptus, Aquanox, Perla, Luminara, Coralis, Nixel, Ceru, Pelagia, Ceralis, and another iridescent for this big pile of 4E cards. Okay, and they will be out foraging these different ingredients. I don't know if they have names on them. Looks like they do, actually. We'll go through these pretty quickly. They also have a type, so that different ones of those 4Es might be better at foraging them. The Purplepus, Skullhead Octo, Midnight Tenty, Razormouth, Blinded Fisher, Soft-Leafed Weed, Black Claw, Coral Lurker, Angry Bloater, Teal Coral, Shroom Coral, Rose Coral, Nightberry, Vesper Berries, Chroma Fruit, Obsidiberry, Dark Sap, Dusk Drip Berries, Koja Berry, Covenfire Berry, Shadow Cluster, Pink Berries, Pink Dewdrop, Emberburst, Mushroom, yeah, Blush Still Shroom, Obsidian Veil Cap, Violet Ooze Cap, Sky Shroom, Wild Root Bloom, Jello Petal, Creeper Vine, Noir Rose Cap, Devour Flower, Mandrake Blush, Gaze Bloom, Blushwing Wasp, Emerald Bee, Prismback Beetle, Imperial Silkwing, Luminara, Blush Beetle, Verdant Wing, Glimmer Dart, Lapis Shieldwing, Lichen for Moth, Lemon Leaf Flutter, Golden Flutter, Celestium, Aqua Glass, Veilstone, Lavenderite, Emeraldite, Magma, Slate Stone, Obsidian, Uranium, Gold, Diamond, and Geodite. Okay, then there are 3 different sets of these small cards: Corruption, Spell, and Cures. Let's look at Corruption first. I can pick them up. Okay, and I'm just going to flip through these pretty quickly. They don't have names. Just kind of goes over what happens with them. Different ones have different values here in the heart and energy levels. So flip these over. Oh, and it looks like they're actually scaling. 11, 12, 14, 17, 19, 20. And then that was 2, 2, and 3 there. So I probably had them slightly out of order. But it looks like they kind of scale up. So that must be something that flips over as the state of the corruption or the potions you're making are too cursed. That must be what those are. Corruption cards. All right, spells. And again, I'm just going to read the title. I'll let you zoom in and read those if you would like to. Free sample. No side effects. Healing stasis. Rainbow elixir. Potency boost. Lucky find. Helping hand. Magic mirror. Conjure elixir. Objective swap. Second chance. Multi-diagnosis. Alchemy master. Overcharge. Metamorphosis. Extra 4E. Cleanse. No side effects. Clean Sweep, Secret Forager, Elemental Purity, Stamina Surge, Wilderness, Recycle, Cure Swap, Misdiagnosis, Misdiagnosis, Fori Tamer, Fori Shuffle, Mana Boost. And last up are the cures. And I'm guessing these are rewards for curing the different heroes. And it looks like they all list a reputation reward up top. And, whoops, it looks like a number of potions that are required to cure the ailment. So, again, I'll flip through these really quickly, just as I'm talking, since they don't have different names. You'll just be able to see the different distribution of potions on them. And these ones are actually objectives. So where did I get these mixed up? Cure, 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 cure. Here. And then we'll come back to the objectives in just a minute. Okay. Quite a few of them. All right, and then there are some objective cards. Bake 3 pink pies, or sorry, pink cakes. Bake 3 blue cakes. Bake 3 green cakes. Bake 3 white cakes. Bake 3 purple cakes. Bake unique cake colors. End with sparse rock resource cards. End with sparse water resource cards. End with, oh, not sparse, spare. End with spare plant resource cards. End with spare insect resource cards. End with spare berry resource cards. End with unique types of resource cards. End with spare water elixirs, insect elixirs, rock elixirs, plant elixirs, berry elixirs. End with unused mana. There's 2 of those. 3 of those. End with unused mana. All right, lots of cards to shuffle and possibly sleeve and get ready to play. I was actually surprised at how many cards there are, because there are quite a lot of cards. All right, real quick, we've got this kind of punched, so let's build this little dial. Should be pretty straightforward here. If you've played many modern board games, you've probably built many of such dials. Let's see if I can line these up. There we go. Okay. And then the left side here. And in the back. All right. Pretty easy peasy. And they have a little overhang on the sides, so they turn really nicely. All right, last up for our video today, we're going to look at the expansion pieces and the upgraded pieces in this Master Alchemist set. This card pack was actually part of the Kickstarter rewards, so I don't know if it will be in the Master Alchemist set moving forward. So let's open this one first, if we can. Yeah, and it is just some more, looks like 4 more hero cards. So we have Kaisar, I think is how that is pronounced, with his ghost on the back. Oberon, Luna, and Sylvanas. Okay, maybe I should keep those separate just for a minute here. Okay, now let's open up this box here. I'm going to slide some cards out of the way. Sorry, this video is a little longer than most of my unboxings. There were just a lot of cards. Okay, a lot of these cardboard pieces in the punch outs are going to be replaced by fancy pieces here in this Alchemist or Master Alchemist set. I guess I could show the back. It has 2 micro expansions and 168 acrylic and 40 wooden tokens. So lots of upgraded pieces and 2 more little mini micro card packs. Okay, now that we're in here, we've got the 2 card packs. Look at those last. And then a bunch of different wooden and acrylic pieces. I believe these ones are upgrades for your bakery. And so I think they go right on there like that. Like that's the transmute action, for example. And you probably flip it over when you use it, and it's flames on the other side to show that you have used it. Those are very colorful and cool looking. So I think those look really, really nice. None of them looked dinged in any way. They look very high quality. So those wood pieces are awesome. There are also some more wood pieces for these smaller circle pieces for turn order and hearts for the different heroes as you are healing them. They're just double-sided hearts. And then the turn order pieces, again, just go right in there. So you can pretty quickly just tell what turn order everybody has. And then I'm guessing this is a mana piece that you'll keep track of, like how much power your bakery has to do stuff. You can see the ability costs up here. First ability is costs 1 mana. Second ability costs 2 more. And maybe that's your cap of 2 abilities in a turn. So those wooden pieces, very, very cool. They feel very nice and high quality, to be honest. Excuse me. All right, and then there are acrylic versions of the potions of all, I think, 5 different kinds. I'll just pull one of each of those out so we can see them. Here is first one. That's like a yellow kind of lightning looking flame. Stick that in there. Here is, there's actually more than 5. So I'm not exactly sure how some of these are made. This one is the purple one with the berry symbol on it. This is the black one with the like mineral or rock symbol on it. Very cool. They fit in there very well. The cardboard ones did as well, to be honest. And the cardboard pieces are, I think, the same thickness. So you're really not missing out by much at all with the cardboard pieces, just saying they're also very high quality. But these are cool. This is a blue one, and bad example, I grabbed a cursed one, but that's an example, I guess, of how the game could work. There is a water-looking one there. This is a green resource here. What is it, like a leaf? Yep, let me get the bad ones out of the way. There is the leaf looking one. Put it in there too. And I think last of the normal ones is the insect potion. That is pink. I'll put that one in there too. Okay, and then there's this lightning, or not lightning, it's this yellow potion. This kind of green potion with like a soul in it. And this rainbow looking potion that all are different and don't match the 5 types of resources. So they must be crafted slightly differently. But there are also stacks of a lot of those. Those look very cool. Again, not necessary, but they do look very nice. All right, and then last up we have the 2 card packs, the Mana Springs and Rainbow Bakes card packs. So I'm going to zoom in one more time so that you can see these, and hopefully I'll be able to open them quickly. I guess you can see kind of the text here. Dive into mystical rejuvenation with the Mana Springs micro expansion. So let's open this one up. Okay, these are 5 locations, it said, that are like mana springs. It looks like they probably go in the foraging deck. They have the similar kind of symbol up there. And they recharge your mana by 2. So you probably just shuffle those in to that deck. And actually 2 of them are by 3. And the other 3 are by 2. So there is that one. And then the last one, Rainbow Bakes. says, inside this packet, you'll find 4 enchanting rainbow bakes ready to be whisked into your diagnosis deck. Okay. And they, yep, just say diagnosis on the back. You got flame inhalation, blood curse, shadowed grip, and phantom limbs. All right, and that is it for that last mini expansion. And I think with that, we have looked at everything inside both of these boxes. So that's going to do it for this unboxing of Apothebakery along with the Master Alchemist upgrade kit. Thanks so much for watching this unboxing. Let me know in the comments if you also have this game or if you are excited to try it. And I will see you on the next unboxing here on Gaming Top Down. See ya. Thank you so much for watching this video. As most of you know, Gaming Top Down is an independent endeavor. I don't accept money from publishers for previews or opinion-related content, but there are a few ways that you can support the channel and help me keep the lights on. Liking this video and subscribing to the channel helps me to grow. If you're thinking of getting a game that I covered in this video, please click the affiliate link in the description of this video. It helps to support me and doesn't add any cost to your purchase. I also do a weekly gaming podcast where I talk about the board games that I'm playing along with my brother. You can check that out on Apple's podcasts and on Spotify. And you can also get that podcast 3 days early over on our Patreon. You can follow the Patreon at patreon.com/supergamebrothers completely for free. But if you do support us over there, you get some extra perks like being able to write into the show, getting early access to the show, voting on the games that I'm going to cover and review, and lots of other fun stuff. Thanks so much for your support, for liking and commenting on my videos. You really are what helped keep the lights on for me. Thank you.